It's, hey guys, so I'm gonna talk about a health issue, like a medical problem that I'm experiencing. And I live it day to day, and I hope it doesn't affect me for the rest of my life, but I see it going on for a really long time. And I don't think it's getting worse. I think it's getting better, but that could just be wishful thinking, right? Like, they tell you so in self-help gurus, and I tell myself, think positive, think towards the good, and work towards the good too. That's vital. If you just think good thoughts, they're not likely to manifest because the universe isn't receiving that energy. It's like cut off, like loss of signal. So like Verizon term. Yeah, so like the fiber optics of the universe just aren't communicating. The electrons, they're not touching each other. And so when you cast that out into the universe and you expand outwards towards the North Pole, where it spirals centripetally, um, then you'll have like enough momentum to actually start attracting those things to your life, and not just working towards them. So, give and pull, push and take, tug of war, and yeah, and the universe like a reward. It's not a reward because the universe is neutral, but it is something towards your benefit, towards your positive experience, and towards expanding your consciousness, right? So, don't be lazy. I was once, am no more. Um, and that's a beautiful thing that you can lose. It's one of the few things you can lose that's like actually a good thing. Um, so I lost my phone, I lost my laptop, I lost my wallet, I lost my keys, I lost my pants. Like, um, I just lost everything, and it's because of this brain infection, and it's scary. Um, because I don't want to like forget myself or forget my experiences, but it has happened. Um, so I'm gonna tell you guys this story. There's a person who I've been talking to a very long time, 10 years, give or take, and I can see myself marrying this guy one day, But I say nowadays, this is one of my mantras in the Spirit Journal, the book Spirit Journal Mantras, the book I'm writing. So, and that is one day at a time, one step at a time, and so that's how you climb up the pyramids. You take it one step at a time, and then a little more, a little more, a little more, and before you reach it, you're at the summit, the apex, the zone, the cone, the vortex that spirals inwards, and um, yeah, and that's enough to get going. As long as you're moving forward, and you're always moving forward in this universe, just at a slower rate sometimes. So you want to do everything you can to maximize efficiency and increase that rate, that like frequency of vibration. So the faster you work towards something, the sooner you'll see reward like returns. Yeah. So yeah. So the story with me and Russell, we knew each other for 10 years, but I can only recount three. So I just think about where we could have been by now. Like at what point in our lives, like what would that have looked like? We could have had a home. We could have had a dog. We could have had a German Shepherd. We could have had like a baby Snoopy, and I only recall three of those years, and it's like, how the fuck do you lose 7 years of memory? And this is like prime example of my memory loss. It's scary that I'm like missing such a huge gap, like 7 years. It's strange and it's scary and it's traumatic. So this is affecting me daily, and I try not to let it, but you know, it's so in your face. Like you lose shit, you forget stuff, you miss appointments, like appointments that you need to get better. And each appointment, one appointment is like one step in one day. Yeah. I shed so much tears over the brain infection and the memory loss that resulted from it. And I feel like I have no more tears to shed, but my body just keeps like pushing tears out. People have dealt with worse, you know. Yeah. Yeah, even though it's clearly not working, I'm gonna try to think positive. Alright. Bye. I love everyone.